Oof.
Alright.
I guess for the sake of the video, we got to be sitting like facing the sun. Like that's fucking insane. But yeah. Introduce yourself, Garrett. To my channel.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Garrett.
Shit, that's hot as a motherfucker.
Yes, it is. Like, we are definitely sweating right now, but it feels good. It definitely feels like a form of light exercise. But yeah, I met this gentleman right here, Daniel, at the DSA event yesterday.
Yeah, me and Garrett met at the Democratic Socialists of America 101 meeting yesterday. So
that's an interesting
joined the DSA chapter locally to you because, you know, it's a funny story why I joined the DSA actually, but it's because directly as a result of watching YouTube. So like I'm happy to push the message of DSA on YouTube to spread the message. But yeah.
Sure. And honestly, it was a really fun event. Like, it reminded me a lot, kind of like a typical lecture class, like in college or something.
Yeah.
Like where, okay, we're talking about two different forms of governance, socialism and capitalism, and we're breaking down the perceptions and misperceptions of each. And it just really gave way to an overall broader, like, really interesting discussion on a lot of the issues that we are facing in society today.
Yeah, I've been like on my own just studying political theory and like philosophy for a couple of years now. And like so when they asked like, what do you think of when you think of socialism? I said no, of capitalism. I said private ownership of the means of production, because that's literally one of the pillars of capitalism according to Clara Mattei, this Italian economist. She goes, the two pillars of capitalism are private ownership of the means of production and wage labor. Without those two pillars, capitalism would fall. So
the proletariat and the bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
And I'm beginning to like
the workers and the bosses, basically. That's how they say it in DSA.
Yep.
In our chapter, anyway.
But it's
because
really
we don't live in the what you call the 1800s in Russia anymore.
Yeah, we don't live in the Soviet Union. We're not at the dawn of the Soviet Union. But I find it really interesting, like when you look at the works of an individual.
Oh, this is yours. This is mine, right?
Yeah, that is yours.
Okay.
Like Karl Marx and even Vladimir Lenin, who initially...
They can hear you fine, but I can't hear you.
Cool.
The mic is like right there. It's going to pick it up, but I can't hear you.
Got you. Well, hey, hopefully that's okay. But yeah, it's really interesting, like learning about guys like Marx and Lenin, because of course Marx wrote and published a Communist Manifesto, and then Vladimir Lenin really took the ideals of Marx, and it really helped to lead to like a whole social revolution in Russia that became the Soviet Union. Like, it's so crazy how that happened like that. Like, people just had enough. It seemed like
they had enough of feudalism, basically.
Yeah.
And it was either like, all right, it was either socialism or barbarism, basically. But you know, Stalin proved it could be both. That's what Slavoj Žižek says. That's one of his jokes. You know, it could be both. It could be socialism and barbarism. It could be Stalin is terror. Stalin is terror. But yeah. But my first DSA meeting was Communist Manifesto reading, part 2. It just happened to be, that was the event that was going on the night that I joined. Or the day that I joined. I was at work when I joined. I was watching YouTube, just sitting at work, just bored. Fucking spiritually unemployed.
I'll be doing the same thing too, like in between class. I'll be watching like a lot of YouTube. I find it to be very like stressful.
Oh, okay, I got one breeze. Let's go, one breeze. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, USC campus is a very interesting location because it's like not too big of a campus, but yet still like pretty nice, but it feels digestible. Like you don't feel like real overwhelmed like being at a campus like this.
Yeah.
I think.
Definitely a nice campus. I would like to go here, but like I feel like I gotta start somewhere. I probably gotta start at like a JUCO, a community college, and then transfer over after 2 years.
Yeah, that could be what you could do. If you got a transcript, you know, where you went before, you could have it sent over here as well. That's what I had to do when I had transferred here from the academy. I had to send them a transcript.
Yeah, that's probably my move.
But it's definitely like a process. Navigating university life, college life is not easy, especially being like a first generation type of student.
Yeah.
Where you're the first in your family to go to college.
Yeah.
It's like difficult.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like a full-time thing, but I work full-time. That's why like I'm hesitant. You know, I might start taking some online classes to knock my prereqs out or something like that. And
you could definitely do that.
See if I can just do the whole thing online or some shit like that, if possible.
That way you can, if you need to, you can fulfill your work responsibilities, obligations, and then be able to, find something else that might suit you a little better, possibly.
Yeah. But I'm not tripping though. Like, it's just like, people insist that I'm supposed to have a long-term goal. So I pretend to. So, I'm actually content, low-key.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here at USC. Sun's out, like there's really not even any clouds in sight either.
Not a cloud in sight.
Just hot.
Yeah, there's a heat wave going on. Low-key, high-key.
What do you think? Should we navigate to the shade?
Yeah, we can get some shade if you want. We can just reset up this shot.
Alright, y'all, we will be back soon.
Oh, cut it? Yeah, that's a smart idea. The brace is way too high. You need to cut it.
Yes, damn.
Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Alright, we're back. Okay, we're back recording. Had to get some shade because that sound was diabolical. We're in a heat wave in the desert.
Yeah, that was intense. I mean, we tried to make it last there as long as we could, but it was just cooking, It felt like I was in an air fryer.
Yeah, I was boiling, yeah.
But it is good. Like, it's kind of like being in a sauna.
Yeah, it felt like being in a sauna, low-key.
Like, you're just sweating and sweating and sweating. You're flushing out all these intoxicants and things that are bad for your body. So, yeah.
Oh, shit. Where's the fucking pen? The pen's
do you mind if I hit your vape?
Yeah, where's the geek bar? And the pen's meant for.
Yeah, we're just going to take a real quick smoke break. But yeah, honestly, I wasn't sure what to expect when I initially applied to go to school out here. But I've been pleasantly surprised by just how open Los Angeles is, how accepting people are, and really the quality of people you can meet out here. Like when I met him at the DSA event, because back where I'm from in a southern state like Kentucky, it's just a different.
I went to school in Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson State, like, yeah, he went to university in Jackson State in Mississippi.
College dropout.
And just the mindset in states like Mississippi, Kentucky, Tennessee, it's like, it's way different than around here.
I'm gonna go back, Mom. I'm gonna redeem myself if you're watching this shit, Mom. I'm fucking with you.
But, yeah, I really feel like I've experienced a lot of growth since being out here, like, because really no one ever helped me to do these things. I had to do them all on my own.
Yeah.
And when you're forced to do that, like, it's not easy. Like, you're really forced to, like.
Yeah, when you gotta do everything yourself, it really sucks. But I don't know. Learning independence
And
is a good
sadly,
thing. There's a good side to it.
there definitely is. Like when you're forced to go through independence like that, like no one's there to back you up. You gotta do a lot of things on your own.
Yeah, it
forces,
makes you like a better when you get into a relationship, it makes you like a better partner. I feel like.
He's got a point there too. It makes you a better partner, more dependable.
Yeah.
Partner, you know,
less needy of a partner.
Cause you're less needy of a partner.
You're good on your own, but you're just happy to be there anyways.
Mm-hmm. Enough, I hate your face. Yeah. Mine died.
You put it on pulse if you need to. If you want to have stronger hit.
Oh, thank you. This is perfect. This is perfect.
Okay, it's on default. It's on regular right now.
But yeah, I'm like definitely a stoner too. Like I feel like weed
can't deny that. You know, guilty as charged. I'm a stoner.
Can solve like so many societal issues. Like just hemp as a product.
Yeah.
I think if used to
replace
paper and so many other products we use, like we'd be set. Like I feel like we could alter in a way climate change with hemp.
If we gave a fuck about climate change like China and actually like, you know, put our money where our mouth is, we would have like solar fields, you know, wind fields, hydroelectric dams. We don't give a fuck about it. Trump's an oil guy. He's a fucking loves oil. It's fucking disgusting. It's gonna destroy the planet.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's just crazy, and seeing the conflict that's going on right now too. It seems like we're back and forth.
Like China has more solar capacity than like the rest of the world combined, like 10 times over. Like it's insane. Like they don't even need oil anymore. Like if push came to shove, they could just fucking power their shit with green technology, because it's just that cheap to make solar panels now. And just they have these new sodium batteries that like this shit is like fresh off the presses. This ain't even in American news yet. This is just in Chinese news that I heard of on YouTube, talking about sodium batteries are going to replace lithium batteries, and they last 30 fucking years. They last like way longer, and they're cheaper to make. So these sodium batteries are going to power the grid.
Man, wow.
Powered by like solar panels and shit. It's just going to be like the battery technology, because lithium is outdated now. It's like they got new shit now, cheaper to make, last longer. It's like lithium's over with, and like it's gonna put a lot of warlords out of business, and fucking, you know, I don't know if it's gonna help. I don't know how it's gonna impact like the lithium mining industry.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's just like really sad too, that land is just being like taken advantage of like that. Essentially being stripped of its resources and left in many ways infertile. You know, I think conservation efforts need to be better. I think more awareness needs to be brought to that too. More awareness needs to definitely be brought to climate change, because I mean, you're seeing with all these crazy storms recently, it's just a sign, you know.
Yeah.
Could be the beginning of something like
all
crazy.
These climate events. Wasn't there an earthquake recently? And where was that? Where was it? Philippines? Or like there was a really bad one somewhere.
I think you might be right.
That was a really fucking bad one somewhere. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know if plate tectonics have anything to do with climate change, but like these catastrophes happening like back to back is kind of scary. Like climate related catastrophes like hurricanes, heat waves, storms. I mean, at the Benjamin real fast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, and I think just people be like, I'm guilty of
I
it, of
should charge
course,
it up.
but people really watch like social media a lot, and there's a lot of talk around like algorithms and like what content's being pushed, what content is factual, what content is not factual, what content is verified, what content is not verified, what content is published, what content is not published. But social media just has had this really interesting effect. I believe positively it can bring people together, but it also can create this sense of like, oh, you know,
It can
this is the
isolate
real
people.
yeah, this the real popular people that got like 50,000, 500,000 followers. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, and like I only have like a few hundred.
Yeah,
like,
but if
oh my
100,000 people look at their phone like and press like, who gives a fuck? Like, it doesn't mean anything.
God, you are right.
Like,
You
it's
are
like, you know, it's just like, it's,
You are right.
you know, like clout, it just distracts. Clout chasing distracts from like true purpose. Like what were you put on this planet to do, or what did you decide was your vocation? But if you're just trying to get attention, it distracts from that. You know what I mean? What your actual purpose is.
You got a point. You got a really good point there, actually. I really like how you broke that down. Because I feel like social media is meant to be like this kind of tool. Like when placed in the
We're on
hands.
social media right now. This is YouTube.
Yeah, we are on
YouTube. Smash a like, subscribe,
This is a perfect example of that.
and hit that bell, motherfucker. No. Yeah, I mean it.
And how like social media is a tool when placed in the hands of a user allows the user to be able to expand. Maybe they're in areas where they're not afforded the luxury of social contact, or maybe they're in more like rural areas or isolated areas where they're not able to really get out as much. Like social media does provide a medium in which a human being needs to satisfy a basic need, and that is social contact. And I remember I even
I
asked.
feel like it's like I watched this Michael Burns interview with Dreg, how to JREG. I don't know how you say it, but he's this Canadian content creator, or he lives in Canada, anyways. And he has this content collective in his house, and there's this community together. And he's like, he despises the word Discord community because he thinks like online communities are inherently fake and cannot substitute real human connection. So he said he would prefer to just sit in the loneliness, which would actually inspire you to make a connection rather than to be content in a Discord so-called community. And I felt that. And he's ready to die on that hill. So
Yeah,
argue with him. Don't take that up with me. Take it up with
some
Drake.
online communities I've been a part of, like on Facebook and Instagram, like I get placed in like random group chats sometimes. Like someone just adds me out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I know. I have a fucking group chat, and they're a fucking fan club of me because I made some fucking SoundCloud music, and I don't know. They're on my Instagram watching my stories and fucking. I don't know. I bought this necklace. I made a story of it. They're talking about some let's get matching ones, and it's fucking annoying the shit out of me. But I can't get mad at them because they're my fan club. It's fucking stupid. Fucking annoying.
Man, I feel that. Yeah, and that's just an example, like Daniel was saying too, of like how social media, even though I don't know, like when this idea was conceived, if the developers of these big tech giant platforms like Facebook, X, formerly Twitter,
Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg,
Tech oligarchs.
what else am I missing here? Like, Tinder, like Snapchat,
Match Group,
Instagram, like I think maybe they
Meta.
designed it with the intention to be a good thing, but
They designed it with the intention to make profit. That's the problem.
but yes, you cannot deny that a big part of it was probably trying to build what they maybe foresaw as like some kind of
Like they're
empire.
They sell ads on social media, so it's just a fucking tool to sell advertising. As far as they're concerned, the tech oligarchs. So that's how they make their money. So
man, that's so crazy to think about. And then like when you go on to these sites like Facebook, Instagram, they're already like tracking your algorithm, and depending on what you search up, like weirdly enough, somehow like that content will start appearing on your feed that you're like talking about or just looking up.
yeah, anything
And that's
that you
so
click
crazy,
on, anything
like
you
how?
click on, that's how it works. That's how the algorithm works. Anything that you're likely to click on, it'll feed you more of it. Or anything that you're likely to not skip, it'll feed you more of that content that it thinks you won't skip, but that you'll watch for a little bit longer. That's how the short form shit works.
Wow. Damn.
And the algorithm can make you like, it can like put you in an echo chamber because it's like, you know, it's preaching to the choir at a certain point. Because it's only feeding you shit you're likely to click on. That's shit, rabbit holes you're already into.
Yeah. And it like helps to, in a way, feed your craving, because I feel like everyone has a craving now to get on social media and just see what's all popping up, like all worldly events, what people are doing,
Yeah.
what people are speaking about. Oh, that's a Black Hawk UH.
Charging this thing up.
Oh, nice. Nice. So in the Air Force, right? What kind of helicopters did they have, like in the Air Force, that they use for transport?
Shit, I don't know. I was stationed at Dover, Delaware Air Force Base. It was a C5 Super Galaxy base. It just had this giant airstrip for C5 Super Galaxies, and that's basically the point of the base was to transport like basically caskets from the battlefield back home.
Wow.
It was like right on the East Coast.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of morbid, kind of dark.
But I can see.
I don't know. That place was cursed. I had to get the hell out of there.
Yeah. I feel like you.
Because there were two options. If you're a C5 mechanic, you have two bases. There's two C5 bases: Dover, Delaware, and Travis in California. And I was praying to fucking God I got Travis, California, and then they put me in Dover, Delaware, because that's just how the placement works. You know, whatever you want, whatever you tell them you want, they're gonna look at it and laugh at you, and then give you what's available. So,
Wow.
yeah. So I don't know. I got the last laugh. I'm in California now.
Yeah, California. I had to come out here to escape a bad situation back home, but I'm definitely glad I did, because at least out here I can get some help, definitely with like food stamps at least, and like Medi-Cal benefits in case, like, even though I'm like a poor person, like what if I fall ill, like what if I get, I don't want this to happen, but what if I get hit by a vehicle, like what if I get hurt by someone, like, and I need to go to the emergency room, like what if I can't cover those expenses, like out of pocket. At least I was able to secure some kind of base insurance for myself through the state of California to help that I never really had. I didn't even know what insurance really was.
Right.
For like the longest time.
I was covered by TRICARE. When I first got to LA, I was covered by TRICARE. I got hit. I was in a car with one of my bodybuilding trainers. We were on our way to the gym, and we got hit by a fucking Costco truck. I was covered by TRICARE at the time. They fucking paid that shit, no questions asked. Oh shit. I'm over here knocking my fucking mic around. They paid that shit, no questions asked. I don't know. I got bans, but they gave me a little bit too much money because like I blew a lot of it in crypto back when crypto was hot. On shit coins, I lost a lot of it on shit coins. But I sent a lot of it to like friends and family at first because I was just like, you know, I feel like I'm gonna blow this money responsibly, so I'm gonna bless a lot of people before I gamble it on crypto. So lesson is, you know, don't gamble. I never gambled after that.
Oh, I feel it. Yeah, gambling.
Like that Kalshi poly market shit, never even looked at it before. It never even crossed my mind.
Yeah, gambling's never something I really got into like that. I remember my dad begged me to come to the casino with him, and they had fun-looking games.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what hooks you in. Oh, this looks really cool. Oh, this might lead to something.
Yeah, I never had the desire to go to Vegas and fucking donate money to the fucking casino.
That was something my dad was into, was like gambling like that, but I could just tell like that's not something you want to get like too into like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, maybe you got a little extra cash and want to see if you can win some more.
I don't know.
Go for
That kind of mindset is insane. Like the house always wins. Like you're gonna, I mean, shit. Unless you're really that guy at fucking poker or fucking blackjack or some shit. Like I don't know.
At those kinds of places too, they attract some of the best players. So, oh man, like that would just be crazy. You would have to be like seasoned at the game or something.
Yeah, you would have to basically be a professional at it, or you're just wasting time. You're wasting money.
Becoming a professional like poker player, blackjack player, dang, I don't know. Just so many variables.
Yeah, you could be rich, you could be broke.
Oh my gosh, like that sounds like an awful process. Like, I mean, it's cool because playing cards is fun, but man, when you got money on the line like that, like, and sometimes they play for like big money too, and it might be several people that's in on it, you know, that's where the stakes get really, really high. And you can feel it. Like I was just playing casually with friends for like $50. Everyone put in like $10, and bro, it got heated.
That's crazy.
And the winner took all $50, bro. Like they were happy.
That sounds fun, bro.
See, that's a fun way to do it because that's entirely up to chance. Like you're just playing with your friends. Everyone throws down maybe $10, you know, and because poker and blackjack's entirely chance.
That's fine. I'm talking about like degeneracy, like, you know, fucking betting your fucking kids' tuition on Poly Market. I'm talking about absolute degeneracy. Like just, you know, a fun game with your friends is different, you know, than what I'm talking about. what I mean by gambling.
Doing stuff like that, that's just extreme. Like, why would you even do the gamble your kids to? It's a gamble the house. Gamble the life savings. No, it's not even worth it at that point. Like, no, that's why, like, after those couple of times my dad took me to the casino, I just never really wanted to go back to a place like that because I could see I won like maybe $20 and I was content with that because I knew if I kept playing, I'm gonna lose that. I'm gonna lose that. Like that's how they, you know, they dropped the fish hook, you know, like that was so SpongeBob, and oh, look at this, and then you grab it and you're hooked. Like you're just sinking money in this one to try and get more, and before you know it, like it's cleared you out.
Let's see, how much battery do I got?
Battery 60%.
I'm done charging it.
But yeah, I I was just thinking too of like,
Yeah, I charge it up a little bit.
oh, thank you. Like DSA, I never really been involved too much in anything real political. You just see so much propaganda about every side, whether it be like Republicans or even Democrats. I've seen a lot of anti-Democrat propaganda, specific politicians too.
Yeah.
And you see a lot of anti-Republican propaganda. So I was like, okay, well, and then you look at more libertarian independent candidates. I think their message is good, but they're still like, in a way, kind of trapped. Not able to really find much success.
There's a bug on my camera.
Oh shit. So that's what I really liked about DSA was how it brings a lot of different people together from varied backgrounds, rich or poor, you know, could be from California, not from California, like myself, and also Daniel, you're not originally from California, right?
No, I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, Daniel's same thing as me, like not originally from California, but you know, we came out here and we found a new home. And by the way, like, the Bulls is my team.
Yeah.
That is my team,
Nice.
Bro.
Michael Jordan, yeah.
Yeah, bro. The Bulls are like, the legacy and history of the Bulls, bro, is almost untouchable.
Yeah.
Bro, like Jordan and that legacy, the Jordan brand that came out of that, you just don't see that kind of excellence from athletics like anywhere else, bro. Like, it really is like something. And United Center, that's like the largest arena in the United States. Like, that is legit big arena. Nice, man. But yeah, like, next time if I ever go back to Chicago, I want to go back to United Center, because I want to like go to the gift shop, actually get some quality like Bulls merch.
Yeah, the story's up.
Quality Bulls merch.
Oh, okay.
Because Chicago, that's where you can get some real good shit, huh? But yeah, I think overall, Chicago's like a really nice town. Like, I've only been there a couple of times, and we're in Los Angeles.
Like during the summer?
But during the summer, like that's when I first went to Chicago. I think it was like second week of August. Bro, it was nice, dude. No, actually. No, it wasn't August because I went back to school. It was like the last week of July. I went to Chicago, and it was nice, bro. Like warm. Like there were just pretty girls everywhere. Like downtown was popping. Like
yeah, that's really cool.
In wintertime, it is brutal.
Yeah, wintertime in Chicago is a nightmare.
It's brutal. Like, oh my God, cold.
Yeah, I can. That's why I'm in LA. I can't do the weather in the winter in Chicago. It's Icelandic spring water. I just like spring water. I don't care if it's Icelandic
and it's
or
filtered through volcanic rock, which is good. I always wanted to see a volcano. That would be cool. But dangerous, risky possibly. Going to see a volcano, seeing a live one.
I don't know. That sounds like.
Could you imagine? Like,
end up on CNN talking about some
American tourist goes missing.
American tourists, turned into a goddamn statue by a volcano.
Yeah, bro, like, it's crazy how, like, volcanoes, that's really, like, material from beneath the Earth's surface, from deep kilometers.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. Like if they can get it on video, I'll watch it.
Crust, like that's through pressure being forced upwards to the surface, and so much pressure that it literally like explodes out.
That's crazy.
Like what? Deep below the Earth's surface creates that much pressure, like it's willing to explode. Like there's a volcanic eruption in recorded history that was so massive, it literally, oh thank you. It literally like sunk an entire island. The entire island went under the ocean, bro.
Yeah.
I think it was like Krakatoa.
Yeah, that's
something like
unfortunate.
that. Like
to have an island right underneath the volcano.
A volcanic eruption so massive on land too, it literally destroyed and sunk the entire ocean, the island. My bad. Below.
But that's where islands come from, volcanic, eruptions. That's where the land comes from for islands.
That is the force required. Oh, bro, you could probably hear that from miles, hundreds of miles away. Yeah. That's generating that much force. Like.
I'm so sorry.
You're okay. No worries at all.
Good.
Have a good day, guys. No worries at all. The force generated by something like that, to me, like as a human being, you think you are high and mighty, mostly because of how your brain is hardwired, but in the grand scope of things, compared to a whole island going under the water like that, you are nothing. You as a human being would be just vaporized, bro. You would disappear under that much force, bro. The sonic waves, the PSI emerging from that kind of eruption would probably shatter your entire skeletal system, bro. Like, that's insane. Like, forces like that exist, and we, as human beings, in the grand scope of things, are like really small.
Yeah,
bro. That's a little dose of reality right there. But would I love to have seen that eruption? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Damn. Like, the entire island just disappears, man. Like, that might be more powerful than the atom bomb, low key. It might match that. I don't know, but you know what? I'm gonna try to look that up right now, because that is an interesting.
You want to do a city walk through the campus? 4K city walk?
Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that.
Or if I can, I think the video's good enough.
Was the island destroying volcanic eruption more powerful?
It's a rabbit.
Oh, rabbit.
Rabbit season. Duck season.
Oh, nice.
Rabbit season. Duck season.
Okay, so according to Google Gemini, yes, the island destroying volcanic eruptions are vastly more powerful than the atom bomb. For example, the 2022 Hunga Tonga Hunga Hapai eruption, which obliterated a Pacific island, released energy equivalent to roughly 10 to 18 megatons of TNT. That makes it hundreds of times stronger than the Hiroshima atom bomb dropped on Japan. Hundreds of times more powerful.
Yeah.
Enough to crack whole land masses and make them
I don't know.
just disappear.
Yeah. Which is like with nature just being that, not chill. To put it, to use a euphemism. Like, it's difficult for me, I don't know, I don't know, to believe in like a loving God. You know what I mean? I think we're on our own, on some real shit.
Yeah, I'm afraid so, because, yeah, you as a human being, your brain, your neocortex, your nervous system gives you the ability to be able to perceive and analyze many different things in the natural environment, like Daniel and I are sitting in right in this moment. But when something like a tornado appears, or a hurricane, or a typhoon, or earthquake, a volcanic eruption, you are powerless. There ain't nothing you can do. All you can do is try to escape. That's
stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, stop, drop, and roll. Literally. That's why, like, we need to really pay attention to the climate, because...
Yeah, I think if we get a decent president, like a progressive president that isn't insane, for the next 8 years, we can work on, like, some climate, friendly energy, sources. I don't know. But I'm just wishful thinking. I think. I don't know. Just buy some solar panels, they're cheap.
Yeah, I feel like human beings definitely need to, like, look at the bigger...
They're cheaper than they were 10 years ago, so I
picture of things, like...
If that counts for anything.
Prices are rising. I feel like climate's becoming more and more unstable, I feel like, as well.
Yeah.
And we don't know, honestly, like, I don't know how...
Yeah, I heard
stable.
I heard the climate is like, it's worse than the worst case scenario that they predicted, like in like 2000. So like, we're cooked. Like, we're just
Because imagine you're like just chilling, doing your thing. All of a sudden, a tornado appears. And it's like a big tornado because the temperature.
What about the wildfires out here?
Or the wildfires, bro.
That's recently devastated.
Wildfires,
yeah.
like, because temperatures are rising,
squirrels,
the natural environment is going to become more and more dry, more arid.
Yeah, I think I think the fact that we don't take it seriously is like the reason where it's gonna fucking, I don't know. Like, we're cooked. Like, we're just like, I think we don't have a prayer anymore, but like, we should still do whatever we can to try to reverse it.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Yeah, I definitely agree, because what's happening right now is like pretty crazy. But what I saw from like the DSA gathering we went to yesterday was just like, just a gathering of like people. It felt very like non-judgmental, like very welcoming.
Very horizontal.
Very horizontal.
Like, not a vertical hierarchy like at a job. You got a supervisor, you got a boss. So vertical hierarchy.
And I really appreciate, being able to be in a space like that, because it really feels like a safe space, and you can just really be yourself and really be able to talk and debate about issues that the common person actually deals with.
Yeah. I find it useful to be able to talk about theory to people that are also nerdy about theory but don't have anybody to talk about it with. So, like...
For sure.
And then people who are new can learn a lot just by listening, just by being there. So... I feel like you can learn a lot very fast if you go to like the reading groups.
Yeah, I would definitely love to check out the manifesto and just be able to analyze the philosophy behind it. What made Marx, what was that time period like that made him realize he needs to bring awareness to these societal issues that were significant. No, you're fine, guys, thank you. That were significant to him and what would become many other people, which would lead to the creation of the Soviet Union.
Yeah. I mean, not just Soviet Union.
And not just the Soviet Union.
It inspired China.
China.
You know, the People's Republic of China.
Mm-hmm.
You know, socialism with Chinese characteristics.
Cuba.
Cuba.
Yeah, Cuba. There's I want to say Venezuela.
Yeah, in Venezuela. That's why they're being punished. For having, you know, that's why Cuba's being punished for having a leftist government. By the fucking imperialists. But that's how imperialism works, like, you know.
Yeah. Unfortunately so, because it just seems like you know, America loves to have its interests in so many different affairs, and it like in turn influences like many different nations around the world. And I think
America, like under Trump, like is like has it's like isolated from the rest of the world, and China is like is just like well connected with everybody else because they don't want to impose anything except like an economic trade fucking agreement, but they don't want to fucking I don't know. I feel like China is just smarter at negotiating and wants less control over the partner country.
Mm-hmm.
And it, you know, it makes countries more eager to partner up with China. You heard of BRICS?
Yeah.
Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa.
BRICS. Yep.
It's like an economic bloc that's the majority of the world's population now.
Wow.
And like they're trading in each other's currencies, you know, to skirt around the skater, you know, so they don't have to use the dollar basically.
Wow.
It's like powered by like Chinese manufacturing, Russian oil, like the Indians, just like workforce basically. It's like a deadly combo compared to like the G7, like as an economic bloc, because it's like it's way fucking bigger.
No, I agree. I agree 100%. Like BRICS emerging like that as having the majority of the world's population is going to directly rival America's supremacy on the grand stage, global stage, and not only America but the European.
I feel like American hegemony is like it's pretty much that's what the Iran war was about, and it's like it's over with. Iran's like the fourth global great power right now. You know, because they fucking were able to checkmate Trump and control the Strait of Hormuz and fucking make oil prices skyrocket. And now I think I heard 6 Yemeni rockets were fired on the fucking Bab al-Mandeb Strait, which is the strait that the Houthis control. So they're like, nothing's fucking getting through here either. So they're like, they got 2 choke points, oil transit choke points, that they're fucking firing missiles at the vessels, you know, that are going through without permission.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Trump had to make a deal with the Houthis because they were blockading the Bab al-Mandeb Strait. They wouldn't let any supplies get to Israel during the genocide.
Wow.
And like, yeah, I don't know how the fucking Houthis, I don't know, like them with the missiles and shit, they can shut down a fucking, you know, a trade route, like a choke point, and like make it really fucking annoying for business, for Wall Street.
Yeah. No, I have to agree there, and it's going to be interesting to see ultimately how this conflict will span out over a period of time. But I just feel like it's not in our best interest the longer this goes on.
I don't know what the war is for. The war is because Netanyahu wants Iran to be a failed state, basically. Israel wants to be the only power in the region. They want to take Iran out as a player, basically. That's what the war is about.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So, and Trump is just like Trump is compromised in like 6 different ways. He has Epstein blackmail on him. He took hundreds of millions of dollars from the Israel lobby. Miriam Adelson, Sheldon Adelson, so he's compromised. He's in bed with the Israel lobby and Netanyahu, and they have compromise on him. So he's basically a puppet of Netanyahu, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
As a grown-ass man and president of the United States, to be a puppet of a country the size of New Jersey that's fucking committed war crimes on a fucking daily basis.
Oh, damn. When you put it like that.
When you could just cut off the money, you cut off the weapons in a heartbeat because you're the fucking president.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very, very interesting, like, what's going on right now. And the thing, we're only in the second year of Trump's second term. I feel like things are like starting to ramp up again. Just like when he first took office last year, he was like crazy. Like said the ICE deployments to like every major city.
Yeah.
Like National Guard was out here.
Yeah.
The Marines.
Yeah, he was at war with his own approval rating for some reason. That bitch is at a record low.
It was crazy.
He wanted to fucking terrorize American people.
It was crazy out here when all that shit was going down. I was like, fuck. Because I was on the train when the protests were happening out here in LA, when the Army and the Marines were out here, and all the major ICE operations. And I remember that they shut the train down. The train just got shut down all of a sudden. You couldn't, so I had to, thank goodness I somehow had a few dollars on me. I was able to get a lift, but the lift almost couldn't give me that because they were shutting down parts of the interstate, like all exit points. It's like, fuck, what do you even do?
Sure.
Like, there was no way out, but thankfully I had this LAOG as the Lyft driver, so he's like, don't worry, I'm gonna get us out.
Yeah.
Like, he gonna get us out.
Yeah.
Bro, it was crazy. All the Army, because they're coming in with those like big trucks, heavily armored, and they start shooting the jets.
I'm fucking cool. That one time at the protest, they were like, we're gonna go fight ICE afterwards, and I'm like, oh shit, I got a curfew, I can't do it. But
man, because they'll go all out on protesters.
Yeah, they're not even they're treating protesters like fucking terrorists. So, I don't know. I don't know. All that shit is a policy decision, though. That's the worst part. So, yeah, we gotta get them out of there.
I agree. Man, I agree with you, man. I feel like just things gotta give way at some point, because this push and pull with Iran, they're not wanting to give that straight up. And they've shown that they're willing to fire on us and engage us if need be.
Yeah, because they killed the old leader, and the new people, they don't give a fuck. They're willing to retaliate.
They sent missiles at our base, I think in Kuwait.
Yeah.
Right? Damn, bro.
It was like Kuwait, UAE, fucking Saudi Arabia, like all the Gulf Arab states that are American allies that basically helped, gave up a runway for the Americans to bomb Iran. Like they bombed the bases in those countries basically.
Damn.
And they'll hit them again. Like if America bombs, like they're like they're choosing them as targets when they retaliate, when they do a tit for tat. Like they'll hit like a desalination plant in like another Gulf Arab country when they hit an Iranian desal plant. They're like, okay, if you're gonna fucking take out our civilian infrastructure, like we're gonna make this whole motherfucking uninhabitable. You're gonna have to fucking airlift everybody out of here. Like they're going tit for tat on desalination plants. That's the scariest part.
Yeah, damn.
Power plants and shit.
Oh, shit.
But I don't know. Let me check how long this video's been on for.
All right.
Let's see, it's 48 minutes long.
Okay. Sweet. But yeah, it's just this patch of shade right here feels so nice. Like kind of like a little side area of the USC. Like, man, feels good. Nice and quiet around here too.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, since you've like been out here from Chicago, like what are some things that you've really come to enjoy about being
in LA? I like Santa Monica. I like Hollywood Boulevard. There's some bars that I know on the boulevard, around the boulevard, that I like to go to at night on Saturdays and Sunday nights. I think Friday the bartenders are working. The two ones that I like. Oh, let me show you. Oh shit, I can't even show you. Oh, pull up my Instagram.
Gotcha. Go to Instagram.
Right there. This chick, she said she's working on Friday and Sunday. I'll probably see her on Sunday.
Burgundy. Look at that.
Yeah, it's the Burgundy Run. That's a bar on Hollywood, on the boulevard around Cahuenga Street.
A statue of Mountain. Terminator.
Oh, that's when I bought that necklace. Oh. Yeah, but that chick, her name is Cherish. She's a bartender at the Burgundy Room. It's probably my favorite bar down there. Yeah. I work at a performing arts center. I work security. It's pretty chill at the performing arts center over there that I work at. Like, it's a nice little spot. Some people have like security posts that are like, really, let's just say unfortunate. They gotta they gotta just do a lot of work, but it's not me. So, I got lucky.
Yeah. So you have like a guard card?
Yeah, a guard card, baton, permit, pepper spray, and CPR.
Man, nice. And like you said, some security postings are really nice.
Yeah, some are really good, some are really rough.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it depends on like the company and like the post contract.
Some of them you might have to really get there.
Yeah, you have to like actually work, like earn your money.
Have you ever been in any of those kinds of postings where?
Nah, this was my first security post,
Oh, nice.
and I'm holding on to it because it's really nice.
Right, you probably heard the horror stories from like other people. That
Yeah, my friend in Colorado Springs, he works security. He's at the bus station, and it's like he's basically like Judge Dredd. You know, he's basically he has like a taser. You know, he has a sometimes he has to remove people from the system, from the goddamn. He has to, you know, he's working. This fool is working.
He's got to remove people.
Yeah, he has to deal with belligerent people, drunk people,
That would get
crazy
annoying.
people. I just had to escort this one confused guy out one time, or once or twice. It was the same guy twice. But I never had to really earn my fucking keep over there. Let's knock on wood.
Yeah. That way.
Hopefully nothing happens where I have to use my baton or my pepper spray. Because like you can't just use that shit however you want. You have to defend it in court.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I see what you're saying. Because it could be like a potential lawsuit.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's supposed to be like, you're only supposed to use it basically like if someone threatens your fucking life, basically. Like you're supposed to use the baton to knock the weapon out of their hand. Like you're allowed to knock the weapon out of their hand, but you're not allowed to like hit them like in the head or like in the spine or like the kidneys or the stomach or something like that. But like you can fuck up like their legs, their fucking arms and shit.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, that's what they teach you in security training.
Wow. They teach you like how to properly like.
They tell you where you're legally protected to smack somebody with a baton. and like the technique you use to use it. It's a weapon strike, reaction strike, straight strike.
Reaction strikes. Interesting. So like a little bit of like base self-defense.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah, it's like self-defense. Close quarters combat.
CQC. Close quarters combat.
Yeah, but like if you I called up work source and then they send me to security training. They pay for my guard card, and yeah, so like if you call up work source or like find a way to get a guard card, it's only like a few days of school to get it. Find a way to get a guard card, you can get a security job, and then you can do that while you study. I don't know. You can work part time because I know there's a lot of part time jobs, but I just want to work full time because you know I need my yawn. I'm getting to my yawn.
Yeah. I feel that.
I always recommend it because if you get a good post, like it's like it's the easiest shit ever. Just show up on time, and then boom.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, we did probably like an hour of yapping. We could probably just upload this.
Okay.
All right, but yeah.
Your shit. Did you still want to do a guy around?
Nah, we ain't gotta do it.
Okay. Your shit, man. Your shit, bro.
Yeah, all right. Let's wrap it up. All right, smash like, subscribe, hit that bell, all that shit.